Watch your back, Crawford. Watch your back. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's what it is. I don't care what anybody say. The cops sent a message. This our city. You might got the key, but I got the handcuffs. That's what that was. Yeah.
Imagine the scene. Thousands of people line the streets, their cheers echoing through downtown Omaha. They're here for one man, their hometown hero, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
Una cosa con la otra, la colonia que me roba me quito amistades, pero así es puro para adelante, y la cosa es la que hay, y aquí no perdón.
He's just achieved the impossible, becoming the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. He holds a parade, receiving the key to the city, standing as a symbol of greatness. He is in that moment the king of his world. But just a few hours later, that same king would be ordered out of his car at gunpoint, his hands in the air, treated not like a hero, but like a threat.
Seatbelt.
Please don't step out.
I'm opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening the
off
door.
me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out. Can I move my phone? Step out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All that serious? You actually reach for a gun? Is all that necessary? You serious? This one, yeah, dude. Are you serious? It's not that deep.
The celebration in Omaha wasn't just for another victory. It was to honor a truly historic achievement that etched Terence Crawford's name into the echelons of boxing history. Just weeks earlier, he had stepped into the ring in Las Vegas against the formidable Saul Canelo Alvarez and put on a masterclass performance. By defeating Canelo, Crawford didn't just win a belt. He became the first male boxer in the modern four-belt era to become the undisputed champion in 3 separate weight divisions. This accomplishment put him in a league of his own, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters to ever live. He wasn't just a champion. He was a living legend walking the streets of his hometown. The city's adoration was on full display in the weeks leading up to the parade. Crawford was the embodiment of Omaha's fighting spirit, and the community embraced him at every turn. He was given the honor of leading the Nebraska Cornhuskers football team onto the field during a recent game, a symbolic gesture that showcased his status as the state's favorite son.
Omaha celebrated hometown boxing champ Bud Crawford's accomplishments with a parade. He's pulled over by Omaha police, setting off a firestorm on social media.
He was more than an athlete. He was a source of immense local pride, a figure who represented the pinnacle of success. This deep connection between Crawford and his city is what makes the events that unfolded just a few hours later not only shocking, but a profound betrayal of the very community he so proudly represented.
Today is Bud Crawford's birthday. He turned 38. What happened at the traffic stop early this morning in downtown Omaha is now the subject of an internal investigation at the police department.
We'll hear from Crawford's security guard who was in the vehicle in a moment, plus reaction from the mayor. First, a breakdown of what police say took place this morning. Around 1:30 this morning, Omaha police say they spotted a vehicle driving recklessly near 12th and Capitol. This is near the Steel House where Crawford's after party was being held, which was attended by many, including Mayor Ewing. A traffic stop was conducted on Cass Street, a couple blocks to the north of there. Officers say they ordered everyone out of the vehicle for their safety when they saw a gun on the driver's floorboard. And only after that did they say they identified Bud Crawford by looking at his...
According to the official police report, the incident began shortly before 1:30 in the morning. Officers on patrol claimed they observed a vehicle being driven recklessly. They initiated a traffic stop, and as they approached the car, an officer spotted a firearm on the driver's side floorboard. The situation escalated in an instant. Citing safety concerns, the officers drew their weapons and ordered all 4 occupants, including Terence Crawford, out of the vehicle. Video footage that quickly spread across social media captured the tense moment. The world's greatest pound-for-pound boxer had his hands raised, being treated like a dangerous felon on the streets he calls home. He was eventually issued a citation for reckless driving and let go. On paper, it sounds like a tense but procedural stop. That's when another boxing legend, former world champion Timothy Bradley Jr., stepped forward with a bombshell perspective.
Don Bradley, you already know the rest. And I'm here to talk about that Terence Crawford incident, man. Dang. I swear, man, like, when things are going too damn good, man, something always gotta ruin it, man. You know, it's like, it's like back in the days when, you know, I used to sip on that syrup, bro, and we've all been there. And then somebody just bring down your high. That's how that was. I mean, Terence Crawford, he on the highest cloud, bro. In his city, let him know. Let him know. With this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. That's what the cops sent a message.
Bradley, an analyst known for his sharp insights, saw through the official narrative immediately. He claimed this wasn't about reckless driving or officer safety. This was a calculated message from law enforcement to their city's biggest star. Bradley put it in the most chilling terms possible.
Care what anybody say. The cops sent a message. This our city. You might got the key, but I got the handcuffs. You ain't got no city unless you got the police. Don't ever forget that. You gotta have the law enforcement on your side, man. They gotta be looking out for you. For the good, not for the bad, for the good.
He argued that the entire stop was authorized with a specific purpose in mind: to put Crawford back in his place and remind him who truly holds the power in Omaha.
Terence Crawford is so revered now, right? Because he's the best boxer in the world. And they can't beat him inside the ring. But what they can do is show him his place outside the ring. That's what this was, okay? Yes, they knew who he was. That's the point. Y'all keep saying, man, they knew who he was. Yes, they knew who he was. That's the point.
This wasn't a mistake or a misunderstanding. It was a deliberate act of humiliation designed to knock a hero off his pedestal just as he reached the highest cloud.
And tell me you did not understand who this man was or know who this man was on the day that the city was shut down for this man, Terence Crawford. And it's his birthday, the same day that this man is being handed the keys to the city. And then to pull him out of the car and then handcuff him?
This cop did it. Come on, dude. Not knowing who he is, this cop's trying to become famous, bro. That's crazy.
Even the mayor had to publicly write a letter of apology. He's pulled over, which is perfectly normal. At no point did this man get belligerent. Why was this man pulled out of his car and handcuffed?
I think he knew, like he did that to get famous. Like he did that to get attention.
I understand there was a gun in the car. He did notify him of that. But why was he pulled out of the car?
Certain cops have like a different style, bro. They get that ego stroke, feeling that power over somebody.
But why would police officers in his own city want to humiliate him? According to Bradley, the motive was one of the oldest and most destructive human emotions: raw, unfiltered jealousy.
Crawford, it don't matter what you do for your city, man. Bruh, I'm letting you know right now, man, with this incident right here, they waiting on you to do something bad. This dude right here, he was trying to jack you. He was trying to catch you slipping. That's all it was. Seeing you on TV, displayed all on TV, parade shut down and stuff. He gotta be, securing certain points and stuff like that. He mad to see you be as big as you are.
He described the officers as being furious watching Crawford's victory parade, seeing the city shut down to celebrate him. In their eyes, he had become bigger than them, bigger than the institution they represented. Bradley said it plainly.